Guys, are you able to see my screen? Online people. Thank you. Okay, so this is the webinars. Yesterday we discussed about the security, right? App level security already done. App level security achieved through profiles and permission sets, right? The second one is data security. Within the data security, the first concept is OWD, organized by default settings. Okay. Yeah, sure. So the other user user reception user sorry reception user, right? Not user at the right batch 7.
Sorry, user reception at direct
Reception at the red batch 7. Okay. So this is the reception user. Okay. Now okay. So now assuming that patient having the some records, guys. Patient having some records. So now you need to apply the data security. So in the data security point of view, the first option is OWD. Okay, so before going to the OWD or whatever may be, we need to learn some concepts, some keywords. Okay, what is that? So if you are provide private is a access specifier. Okay, which type of access you need to give this patient object. For example, if you are giving the private to the particular object, which object you need to apply the security, data security. So here we are taking the patient object. So patient object, if you are put it that private, then for example the patient 100 records are there. 10, John is created 10, admin is created 10, some remaining users are created, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then whenever John is logged in as a John user, then out of 100, he is able to see only 100 records. Sorry, 10 records. Why? Why? Because patient is a private. The access specifier, patient is a private. Private means who were able to see, for example, I am the person, I am creating 7 records. So then whenever I am log in, okay, I am able to see only my 7 records. Understand? Not other person within the same hierarchy, same profile. For example, my manager is an admin. That guy able to see all the 100 records. Why? He is my manager. Understand? Private means whoever login, that guy able to see their own data, not other data. Simple. Whoever login. For example, here who is the login person here? Reception user. Reception user. So now if you see here, reception user able to see Naresh data and reception user data. Understand? Whenever I put which object is this data belongs to which object? Patient. Whenever you are giving the private access specifier to this, one second guys, I have deployment actually. One second. Stop it. Sorry guys, I have a deployment actually. Deployment steps. Okay, so this guy, who is this guy? Reception user. So reception user, as of now, patient, we are not applying any whatever the access specifiers. Okay, access. So that's the reason reception user able to see Naresh data as well as reception user data. Now we need to restrict what about that using this word, keyword. What is that? Private. If you have put the private to the patient, then patient records only able to see, for example, here reception user, how many records are created? Around like 2. That guy able to see their own records. Why? Patient is a private. OWD settings, patient is we are providing the private. Second one, some cases I want to give the access. For example, manager already there, right? How much data is there here? See, manager related. This guy is a Naresh, it is a manager. This guy able to see this guy related 6 records. This guy able to give the access to the other persons. Okay, other person. That means I am creating 100 records, but I want to give the access to other persons. Simple guys. For example, in your for example, in our home, whenever we are inviting our friends, that guy come to our home, but not in our personal. What about that? That guy is allowing up to guest room or hall, not in our personal rooms, right? Bedroom, something like that. So that means that guy having the some access, but not all. So same like here, this guy able to give the access to the, hey, you can see my data, but you don't want to move, whatever, delete it or edit it. Only we are viewing the data. We will give the viewing the data, not perform any DMLs. Sorry, not perform any edit or delete or modification. So in that type of situations, if you want to provide that type of situation, we will give public read only. Whenever you are giving the public read only option to that object, then all the people able to see. For example, I have 10 records, but the remaining 90 I am able to see. But out of 10, sorry, apart from 10, remaining 90 I am not able to, what about that, edit it, delete it. Why? It is a read only public. For example, I want to modify or delete other records as well. Okay. Okay, in that case, public read write. These keywords are very important. In the interview, those guys play with you these concepts. Okay, why? Because lot of combinations are happen here. Okay, so that's the reason. Please remember. First, private means whenever you are put the any object as a private in the OWD. Whenever you are put the private in the OWD settings. Whenever any object is private, that means that object, whatever the data you are created, you are able to see your own data only, not other data. Clear? Private means the patient object 100 records are there. 100 means out of 100, how many records you were created? For example, 10 records you were created. You were able to see only 10 records, not 90 records, remaining 90. So in that type of situation, we are using private. Now you are creating 10 and you are not able to see remaining 90. But you want to see remaining 90, but you want perform any operations. That means they edit or delete. In that case, you can use public read only. That means you are able to see your data and other data, but other data you are not modify anything. You are not perform any edit or delete operations. In that case, what is the keyword? Public read only. The last one, you are able to see remaining 90 data. You want to perform DML, edit or delete or something. In that case, public read. We have one more access specifier. I will tell you last. Okay, one more permission. That is a different. So these are the 3 keywords you need to remember. Okay. So in the interview, those guys are asking, hey, I have an account. I have a account. So I want to see my own records only. I want to see my own records. In that case, what is that? Private. I want to see my own data and other data, but I don't want to modify anything on the other data. In that case, public read only. And last one, what is that? I want to see other data. I want to see other data. Then I want to modify the other data as well. In that case, public read write. There is one default setting. I want to disable it. Otherwise, our things are not applicable. I will show you. So, clear, right? These 3 keywords are very, very important in the data level security. Okay, in the data level security, these 3 keywords are very, very important. Okay, those people are asking in the data level security, what type of security we will provide. One is private, public read only, public read write. Now go to again OWD. What is that keyword, guys? Yesterday, sharing, not share, sharing settings. Under security, see, it is the administration. Admin. Under security, sharing settings. So what is the first option? Organization by default settings. That means you need to default, you need to set up the whatever access. Okay, which object first? Which object? Here all objects in the organization may be 1000, 2000, 10,000. So many objects are there. So now you need to set which object? Which object? Which object, guys? See here, patient, this guy, reception guy able to see narration data and reception data. This guy data. Now you need to restrict. My first requirement is this reception guy able to see their own data, not other data. In that case, what is the keyword? Private, right? First of all, you need to choose the which object you need to restrict. Which object? Patient, right? Within the patient, what is the keyword? What is the keyword? Private, that's it. Here, see here, patient. Where is that? The custom object, patient. Patient. So patient related, one see organization by default. Something is, sorry guys, this not work. I will tell you. This should not work. I will tell you why. That is the last keyword actually. Okay, hospital. Okay, it is not possible here. I will tell you why. Not now. So I need to provide the hospital permission also here, guys. This guy, okay? I need to restrict the hospital information. Now, where is the hospital? How to give the hospital permission? Hospital tab permission to this guy? I don't know Hindi. Okay. So how to give the hospital tab permission? Hospital tab permission using whatever that it is, tab permission. Tab permission means app level permission. App level permission means whatever app level security, right? Application level security. Application level security we can achieve through two ways. One is profile, second one is permission setter. So then I'm going to the profile. Where is the profile? This is the profile. Reception profile. That is not possible, patient. I will tell you. Okay, not now. Last. So now, edit. Then go to which permission you need to provide this reception user. Hospital. Hospital what? Tab. So hospital tab means within that object also there. So both the permission we need to provide. Where is the tab? Tab setting. Within that custom tabs. We are creating custom tabs, right? Where is that? Hospital. Default on. Tab is there. Within that object also. Okay. Hospital. What is the permission is there? Read, create, edit, delete. Okay, all the buttons. That means read means able to see the records. Edit, these are the buttons. Okay. Now we'll see. That's it. Here. Hospital is coming. So how many records are there in the hospital level? 2. 2 records are there. But these two who created? Who created? Created by Naresh. Now this guy created. Who is this guy? Reception user receiving data. This guy created Apollo, Max, and Ampura hospitals. Okay. So this guy created 1 record. Now total records. How many total records? 3. So here this guy belongs to how many records are there? Only 1 record. So now we are applying the what about the data level security using OWD. So here this guy able to see only Ankura hospital, not remaining 2. Why? The remaining 2 created by someone. Okay, so that's the reason this guy wants to what about that? See only their own data. Okay. Now go to the what is that? Sharing settings. Which object? Hospital. See, hospital object by default public read write. Public read write means other data able to see. So that's the reason this guy, who is this guy? Reception user. Other data. That means Naresh data he is able to see. And also he is 8 also. Jubilee's road number 36. See, pin. He is able to 38 something. He is modify the data. He is delete the data. Why? In the OWD, very, very important. In the OWD, hospital is a public read. Now, where is that? Hospital, in the last hospital. Now, private, we'll see. Private. See, only these three keywords: private, public read write, public read write. By default, all are public read write. Okay. Now save it. It will take some time, guys. See, one alert is coming. This is the alert. One or more sharing operation has been initiated. That means you are updating one record here, right? In the back end, so many dependent objects are updated. So that's the reason it is taking some time. Not only this object, there is some different objects are there in the mechanism. So those are updated. So once you are getting the confirmation, then only you need to check. Reload it. It will take like 1 minute sometime. Yeah. Now the alert is gone. That means successfully, see, you can check hospital is private. What is meant by private? Private means able to see their own data. Whoever log in, that guy able to see their own data. Now see, before refresh, reception user, their own data only one record, right? Now see, Ankura hospitals. Why? In the OWD, organization-wide default settings, hospital is a private. This is the first point, guys. In the OWD, hospital is a private. When private means private data. Private data means whoever owner of that data, that guy able to see their own data. That's what we require, right? Understand? So OWD is a private. Now, here see, but this guy able to see all the records. Why? OWD is a private, right? But Naresh able to see, what about that? The reception user data and that guy data. Why? He's a admin. Understand? He's a admin. So that's the reason. Okay? Now, here edit delete is there. Here edit delete is there. But we are not provided. See, edit delete is there. Why? This record belongs to reception user. He is able to edit or modify it because that data is belongs to that guy. Right? So that's the reason edit. It's work. Hospital something. Save. It should work. Done. Okay? Understand? OWD. What is that? Again, I will explain you. Simple. Go to the sharing settings. Setup. Sharing settings. Click on that. Once you are going to the sharing settings, organization-wide defaults is come. Okay? This is the one-time activity, guys. Okay, in the org-wide, we are put the default settings. Which guy wants to which data or which object wants to which type of access. So now hospital data we want to share whatever. We don't want to share all the people. Who were creating the record, that guy able to see. Then first you need to choose the object. Which object? Which object? Hospital. Choose that. Now edit it. Here it is asking hospital. We have access specifiers. What is that? Private, public read only, public read write. We know already. Private means able to see their own data. Public means able to see their own data as well as other data. But other data he is not able to do anything. Edit or delete. Third one is able to see their own data, able to see their other data and modify the other data as well. That is the three keywords. Now, based on our requirement, private. Now, for example, what about this? See, this is the first one is default internal access. Default external access. What is the default external access? By default, all are private, guys. What is meant by this? See, internal means within the Salesforce. In this org, this, what about that? These options are applicable. What about external? External means, for example, we are working with the integration projects. So SAP connecting with the Salesforce. SAP people need one table to display our contact information or hospital information. So in that case, those people are connecting with us. At that time, so which data you need to send to them? For example, that guy passing on user. That user data, in that case, it is a private. Okay, whenever that guy is sending the request to, that is the integration guys, request, then hospital is a private. That means whatever the user that guy is sending, that user related data, it is go. It is went to the system. For example, that guy required, we are giving the permission access to the all the data, but not edit or delete. In that case, external access is public read, right? Sorry, public read only. Both, what about edit also or delete also, public read. So that's the reason here there is a two options. One is for within the org, one is for outside the org. Outside the org means some SAP system, some Oracle system, some Java system. Those people are utilizing our data. In that case, the second, what about that column? Understand? By default, all are private guys. This is the story. Now, public read only. The Salesforce level, public read only. See, it takes some time to reload it. Public read only means reception user able to see Naresh data, but not able to edit or delete. Why? It is a public read only. Okay, now see. Hey, it is coming right. Edit and delete. Why? Public read only means not able to see. Public means able to see other data. Okay, reception user able to see Naresh data. That is correct. But read only. Read only means not able to perform edit operation, delete operation. But it is coming right. Sorry. Something. Okay. So here see edit. But why edit is coming, guys? Why edit is delete is coming? There is no permission, but why edit and delete buttons are coming? No. In the profile level, we are check that read, edit, delete. Buttons are coming, but internally there is no access. Button see, that is the main difference, guys. We are giving the button permissions. In the profile level, if you see here, so that's the reason very, very important here. There is the profile. The reception profile, if you see here, hospital, create, edit, delete, edit and delete. But that means we are, hey, system, put these buttons in the UI. Which button? Edit and delete. So that's the reason here, edit and delete buttons are coming. Okay, but if you click on that permission, who will provide that? OWD is provide that permission. Now here I will tell you one small diagram, very, 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 very important. You need to remember this diagram while you are working with this. Profile. This is the data level security. Okay, data level security means OWD or something. Okay, now these are the two persons, assuming that. Okay, so this is the first person, this is the second person. Okay, assuming that this guy is a husband, this guy is a wife. Okay, it's very good example actually. So that's the reason we are easily remember. Okay, no need to go in the other direction. Okay, so this guy is a husband, this guy is a wife. Okay, now whenever, for example, in our case, what is the object? Patient, hospital. hospital. He's a kid. Our child. Child. Okay, sorry. So, child. Okay. Our child means in the real time actually, in the project we are using child object, right? Our child something. Okay. So, kid. Now, this kid, whatever it is required that kid related, first of all, who will provide that? This guy is a, father is a main person, right? So, first, father provide the whatever required to this guy. So in the external means that guy related school fees or blah blah blah. In our case, what is that? Permissions. What type of permission? Buttons or page layouts or what about that? Whatever it is, all are okay. This guy, what is that? In the profile level, we need to control. Apps are okay, object level, right? Okay. Object related buttons, buttons, buttons. As of now, okay, page layouts. These all are right. We are already. I don't want to again explain, etc. So now, for example, in the profile level, we are proud. This guy, his father provide that read, edit, delete. That means this guy, this kid having the read button, edit button, delete button. Okay? But whenever this guy first come to father, then they again go to the mother. Then this guy always, for example, it's a daughter, always it's a father angel, right? So first she is asking to father, then he's provided that read, edit, delete all the twice, assume that. But what about that? Mother restricted. What about that? Even though father gave the read access, edit access, delete access, then she is checking with the mother. Okay. So what about that? Access. So this, what about that? She is only provided private. Private means no need to purchase any toys. He is able to purchase, but she is the final decision. Why? She is the home manager, right? So that's the reason all are controlled by, what about that? Her, the home, right? So that's the reason, even though profile ready to purchase, he is already gave the permission. What is that? Here. Read, edit, delete. But this, what about that? She is restrict the private. Private means don't purchase anything. Then all are gone. Okay? Whatever, even though this guy gave the read permission, edit permission, delete permission, the final decision is OW. OWD, whenever OW is restricted, all are, these are dummies. Only read, edit, delete buttons are there, but there is no permission. That is the use case here. What is that? See, in the profile level, where is the profile? In the profile level, this guy already providing create, edit, delete. Edit, delete buttons are already there. But the final decision is OWD. Then go to the OWD. In the OWD, see, edit and delete. Why these buttons are coming? The profile level already the guy given. But whenever you are click on that, our system go to the OWD. Hey, profile already giving the edit and delete options. What do you say? Then OWD said that private. I don't I'm rejected. Private means don't require. Then these two are like dummies. What about that? If you click on that edit, OWD is private, then it should not work. Here, please understand. First, in the any object level or whatever it may be, first it is going to the profile. First, we are going to the profile. Okay, the runtime engine going to the profile. Then, what type of permissions you need to provide to the particular object? Then profile said, hey, I am providing the read permission, edit permission, delete permission. Then, oh, This guy provide the read, edit, delete. That means the buttons I need to put on the object. So that's the reason here these buttons are available. Edit, delete, create, all the buttons are available. But after that, whenever you are using that buttons, then it is going to where? OWD. Why? Because the buttons are related to data, right? Edit, delete, those are related to data. Then what is the data permission? Data permission is provided by the OWD. So this guy say that private. Even though buttons are there, what is the buttons? Edit and delete. But OWD is a private. That means the backend functionality will not work. Why? It is a private. So that's the reason these buttons are dummies. But why these buttons are coming? In the profile level, that guy giving the, hey, whatever you are asking, I will provide that. But the functionality is depending on, what about that? OWD. Why? Because OWD is a data level, completely who is dealing? Data level security, who is dealing? OWD. Configuration level settings, who dealing? Profile. Understand? Button is a configuration. Button, right? So that's the reason profile gives the permission. But if you want to edit, if you want to delete, on what? Data. Data level, who will provide the access? OWD. Understand? This is the combination, guys. Profile and first system is going to profile. What are the buttons? Edit, delete, some buttons are there. So that's the reason these buttons are coming. Then whenever you will click on that, then it is going to the OWD. Hey, your data, that guy is edited. What do you say? So OWD will say that it is a private. Don't allow. So then it should not allow. See, that's the reason. Insufficient privilege. That means there is no access. So here these two people are talking to each other. Who is those people? Profile and OWD. So here who is the major role? The data level. OWD always major role. Okay. Now so in the data level, every time the system going to the profile. For example, in the profile there is no button permissions. Then there is no button permission means no need to go to the OWD. Why? There is no buttons. How you can edit, how you can delete it, right? So nothing, the system is not going to the whatever OWD. If the buttons are there, then it is going to the OWD. Understand? Then it is asking. So always the final decision is here data level OWD. Okay, clear here? But there is one peak stage, right? Every time that guy is rejected, she is rejected. Okay, whatever I am purchasing to the kid, she is rejected. There is some peak stages, right? So it's a blast stage. So in that case, we have some whatever controls, profile level. This is my final decision. So in that type of weapons, in the profile already having. What are the weapons? So go to the profile here. See, already it is a OWD private. Okay, public read only. Public read only. 1 second. Go to OWD. Now I want to add private. Private means able to see what about that? Their own data. Okay. Now see private. Private means this guy able to see one record. How? First of all, whenever you are loaded, first the system is going to where? In the profile. Read permission is there or not? Read permission means able to see. Then going to the OWD. Okay, what do you say? It is saying private. So private means read permission is giving out of 100 records. Read permission is Profile is provided. But who restricted? OWD. Okay, that guy gave the 100 record permissions, but I don't want, I'm not giving the 100 records. I'm giving private. Private means you need to able to see your own records. So private. But some cases, guys, very, very important. Some cases, first in this case, first, what about that? Our system going to the profile, and in the profile, where is the profile? The profile, first hospital is read. That means able to see. Okay, how many records are there? Overall 3. First, overall 3 records, right? So first in the hospital, overall 3 records are there. Whenever that guy is open that records, first it is going to the profile. In the profile level, read permission is there or not? Yes, read permission is there. So then our system is assuming that, oh, in the profile level read permission is there. That means we need to display three records. Then again, it is asking to OWD. Why? It is a record level, right? It is going to the whom? OWD. Hey, already profile provided the read permission. That means 3 records are there. That guy, there is no objection to display whatever sharing that records to other people. So what do you say? This guy say that, no, I don't want to give the access. I'm giving the private access. Then system realize, oh, profile level that guy give the read access 3 records, but OWD said private. Private means out of 3, what are the private records? How many private records? Only 1. That's the reason here. That's the reason here 1 record is coming. Clear? Understand? Now, some cases, I all told you, some cases we are forcefully said to the system, hey, I will give the whatever the permission, read permission. Don't go to the OWD. This is my final decision. Don't check with the OWD. OWD is private or public read only. You don't want to check. This is my final decision. Why? Because always the final decision is our father, right? So profile. So whatever I am providing, that is the final. You don't want to go to check with the OWD. In that type of situation, even the OWD is a private, don't check with the OWD. So in that case, in the profile, there is an option called view all and modify all. Very, 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 very important. If you put the view all the records able to see. All the records able to see. View all, only able to see. Okay. In that case, OWD is a private or public or whatnot. Okay. So the system will not care about that. Understand? So the final decision is, whenever the system is checking view all, it is not asking to the OWD, hey, what about your decision? Understand? This is the weapon of the profile level. So now see, hospital view all. Okay, view all means all the records viewing. Okay, but in this case, already sharing setting is private. Whenever system is seeing the view all permission in the profile level, it is not whatever it is there in the OWD, it will not listen. This is the final decision of the profile. So understand? Now, but it is a view all, right? It is a view all. View all means there is no modification. So Ankura Hospitals, who created? This guy created. So he is able to modify it. But these two are not belongs to this guy. Which guy? Reception user. It is a view all. That's the reason reception. Clear, guys? For example, we need to provide modification as well. Then in the profile level, there is a profile. Edit. View all, modify all. Whenever you are put the view all and modify all, OWD sharing settings will not work. Why? Because the system will not go to ask the what about that security, what about data security. Okay, now we'll see. Now what is that? Hospital is a modify all also there. Modify all means other records also able to modify. Understand? So that is the power of the profile. Profile will listen up to the mark. After that, their own decisions this guy will take care. Understand? So please remember, so many people are confused. In the profile level, by default, whenever you are open any org, this view all and mod, see all the objects, view all and modify all already checked. View all and modify all. So by default, view all and modify all is there. Whenever view all and modify all is there, our sharing settings, that means our OWD will not work. So that's the reason so many people are confused. First, if you want to apply, what about that sharing settings? That means data level security. Go to the object and uncheck the view all and modify all. Then only sharing settings, that OWD and everything will work. Understand? If you are check that view all and modify all, it is not checked with the OWD. Clear, guys? Online people, clear? Any questions? Guys, any people, any questions? This is very confusing, guys. But if you understand this, what about that? This diagram, any object, first go to the profile, check here, check view all or modify all is there or not. If view all or modify all by default unchecked, for example, it is there is no checkbox is there, then it is going to OWD. So, but so is there any role of permanency? That is a different Divya. First of all, understand this concept. Okay, one by one I will go. Okay, I will explain one by one concept. No need to go forward. So as of now, whatever I said, please tell me understand or not. If you are okay, then we'll go to the next concept. Why? Because in the interview, those guys are asking these combinations. Okay, what is that? What is the difference between view all and modify all? Okay, why we are using view all? Why we are using view all? Why we are using view all means if we are using the view all, OWD will not work. OWD will not work. Again, I will explain you one more time. Why? Because in the interview, it is very important. That guy asked me, hey, this is my object. So in this object, read permission is there. Then OWD is a private. Then the other scenario, I have an account object. Assume that I have a account object. That guy said in the OWD, see, understand the question. I have a one object. Account is an object. What is that? I'm explaining the same scenario in the different way. Okay? Account is an object. See the interview question. Account is an object. The account OWD is a OWD. That means data level security is private. But that guy said, what about that? In the account, 1 lakh records are there. Okay, 1 lakh or 10 lakhs or 1 crore. Forget about that. It's a number, just a number, right? So in the account, 1 lakh records are there, and account OWD is a private. Then that guy said that I'm facing a lot of issues. I'm unable to, like, just for what about our diversion of the mind, guys. That's it. Okay, I have a lot of issues here. I'm unable to, what about that? Out of 1 lakh, even though OWD is a private, I'm able to see all the records. Why? What is the issue? So that guy asked me in a different way. Okay, there is a big block or something like that. It's very simple answer. What is that question? Account having 1 lakh records. Account OWD is a private, but I'm able to see all the other member records as well. But if you don't know that view all and modify all concept, then why? First, you need to understand you need to again ask, hey, in the profile label, did you check that account object view all or modify all permission is there or not? If it is there, OWD will not work. So that's the reason, even though account OW is a private, but he is able to see all the data. Why? In the profile label, view all and modify all already checked. Go and uncheck it. It should work. But so many people don't club these two concepts, guys. Profile is different, OW is different. So that's the reason, please club these two concepts. Okay. First is the account. The account 1 lakh records are there. Then it is going to the profile. Check what are the permissions. Create, read, for example, here in the account. Where is the account? This is the account. Account having read, create, edit, delete, view all, modify. In that case, OW will not work. Why? View all and modify all is there. Whenever view all is modify all is there, it is not checked with the OWD. Why? Because irrespective of security, it will display all the data. Right? Now, you need to, one second, I don't want to do much time. See guys, I just added reception user account. How many accounts are there? 18, right? All are NIT. NIT means Naresh ID. Okay? Who is the owner? Naresh ID. So here already first check with the account, view all and modify all. That means all the records are this guy able to see. Actually, this guy not able to. This guy not having any single record. In the security point of view, he is not able to see any record. Why? His records are not there, but he is able to see the, what about that? That guy data, Naresh data. So now, go to the OWD, sharing settings. Which object? Contact madam. Accounts. Sorry, accounts. Sorry. Okay, here see. Account and contact. It is contract. Forget about this. Private. Why? Because these dependent some objects are there. So that's account. Account is a private. Saving. Account is a private. How many records are there? 18 records are there. Account is private. 18 records are there. That 18 records belongs to Naresh, not reception user. But here the problem is, even though OWD account is private, even though OWD account is private, see, account is a private, but this guy able to see all the data. That is the problem, right? Our thought is data security, go to the OWD and check the private or public read or public read write. But we are not club that concept into the profile level. Understand? You need to link that. First, who is the major role? First is profile. Okay, some cases profile will down, but some other cases the peak stage profile having the view all and modify all states. So it is not working means go to the profile and check what is the profile level data access. It must be, I think, right? The profile view all and modify all is there. Now remove it. Whenever there is no view means there is no modify also. So view all, modify all is not there. Then OWD will work. Okay. So now understand guys. Now there is no records. If you are put the view all or something. Now, view all. View all means able to see other records. Even though OW is a private, but view all is there. In that case, OW will not work. Able to see all the 18 records. These 18 records belongs to Naresh. Why? It is a view all. But buttons are coming. Why buttons are coming? These are the interview questions, guys. Why buttons are coming? In the profile level, we are already checked the edit, delete buttons. So that's the reason buttons are coming. But internally, there is no permission. Now see, it is a view all, right? Understand? So this is the, what about that? OWD. Okay? Understand, guys? This is the OWD. Now, another one, guys. See here. Go to 10 seconds. Yeah. See, guys, here. Edit it. Hospital is there, doctor is there, bed is there, but there is no patient. Patient object not there. See, Control F. Patient is there? No. In the sharing settings, the sharing rules, the OWD, the hospital is there, doctor is there, bed is there, but patient is not there. Why? It is a child. Here, patient is a child, okay, but all are parents. Okay, why patient is not there? The partially it is correct. 80% is correct. Patient is a child object, but patient is a child object, but patient is a child, doctor is a parent, hospital is a parent. Okay, if any object having the master data relationship, if any object, already if you see here, patient object, it is doctor is a parent, master data relationship. In that case, please remember interview question, any object which is having parent relationship with the other object, the parent relationship also it is a master data relationship. Understand? Any object connected with the other object using master data relationship. In that case, that child object will not available in the OWD. Understand? Again, I will tell you. Any object, for example, this is the A object. Object name is A. This is B. Okay. Now we are replacing the B information into A using lookup. Using lookup. In that case, see, A is a child or parent? Child. B is a parent. Very important, guys. What is the relationship between these? Lookup. So in that case, child and parent both are available. Understand? If it is a master detail relationship, then child will not available in the, what about that? OWD. Why? Because whatever the permissions you are providing to the B. So in this case, the OWD case, see, what is the master detail relationship? Doctor. Whatever the permissions you are providing to the doctor, the same permissions automatically come to the child also. When only master, not lookup. So in the doctor here, see, in the doctor, what is the permission? Public read write. Doctor having public read write. So then the same permissions inherit to the child. What is the child object? Patient. Patient also public read write. Very important. Any two objects having master detail relationship. Okay, any two objects master detail relationship, then what is the permission you are the first point is child object will not available in the OWD. Why? Because whatever the permissions you are provide to the parent object, the same permissions automatically come to the child. Without parent, child will not exist. So that's the reason whatever the permission here, doctor is a parent, master parent. So doctor having public read write. So then child also public read write. For example, doctor is a private, child patient also private. Understand? Now see, how do you know? How do you know? So here doctor is public read write. See, after save, then see patient is available. But here, what is that? Controlled by parent. Who is the parent? Doctor. Where is the doctor? That means whatever the permissions you are providing to the parent master object, the same permissions will be inherited to the child. So that's the reason the other keyword is controlled by parent. That's the reason I told you. The last I will tell you. So here, now how many keywords are there? 4. Private, public read write, public read only, public read write, controlled by parent. Controlled by parent only applied both objects having master detail relationship. Then whatever the permission you are providing to the master object, the child object also getting the same permission. That's the reason. That is the controlled by parent. Clear, guys? Controlled by parent. Now, okay, next, guys. Okay, here please understand here OWD, right? This is the OWD, right? Whenever you are applying the OWD permission, private or public read or public read write, in my object, for example, account object 1 lakh records are there. This OWD will apply all the 1 lakh records. So that means if it is a, forget about the profile view all and modify all not there, then OWD will apply, right? OWD is a private. Then in the account, it is going to the account object and check all the, what about that? 1 lakh records. That guy, Ashok, is a logged in user. So out of 1 lakh records, what are the Ashok records? It's fetching and display to the Ashok. That is the duty on whatever OWD, right? So for example, John is logged in user. Then account OWD is a private. Then it is going to the 1 lakh records and check how many records are belongs to John and display to the John. That is the duty of OWD, right? But whenever you are applying the OWD, that OWD settings work on the entire objects, all 1 lakh records. But I don't record like that. My requirement is depending on the condition. I need to apply the, what about that, these permissions. I need to, depending on permission means, for example, I will tell you, where is that? account. This is the account, right? This is the account. Now, how many accounts are there? Total 18. See here, this is the 18. Okay, 18 records are there. But here it is displaying 10, sir. What about remaining 8? That is in the next screen. The remaining 8 is there. Is there? Okay, no need to worry about that. So, otherwise, see, per page we are displaying 10. Per page I am displaying the 25. Then all 18 is coming. Okay, that is a different feature we will discuss in the UI. Okay, okay. So 18 records are there. Now I want to share some specific records to the particular people. Specific records to the, so OWD is a private. Okay. For example, which records? Yeah. Here see. Type is equal to customer channel. What are the records having type is equal to customer channel? That records only I need to share to other people. So this is the, who is this guy? Naresh. Naresh able to see their own 18 records. Now, where is that? Here, 1 second. Where is the object? Now here see. This guy, who is this guy? Reception user. Reception user also able to see all the records. Why? View all and mod file is there, maybe, right? So first of all, I need to restrict it. How to restrict it? First, go to the profile, check account having view all or mod file. Account is view all and mod file. I just removed. Whenever in account view all or mod file is removed, then OWD will work, right? Save it. Then what is the sharing settings of the account? Account is a private. OWD is a private. So view all and modify profile level view all and mod file are not there. Then OWD will work. What about the OWD? Private. Private means able to see their own records, right? So Naresh having the 18 records. So Naresh able to see their own 18 records. Okay. Now this guy, reception user, OWD is working. OWD is a private. That means he is not able to see. He is able to see their own record, not other data. Why? OWD is a private. Okay. Now my requirement is, even though OWD is a private, I want to, I'm the Naresh, okay? I want to share my records to the other people. Which records? What are the records are? Type is equal to customer channel. Which record type is equal to customer channel? Those records I want to share other people. Not all records. Previously public read means all the records able to see, able to share. But I don't want to share all the records based on the condition. If you go to the OWD, then put that, whatever that, instead of private to public read, all the 18 records able to share all the people. I don't want all the 18 records. I want only based on the condition. What is the condition? Whatever the account type is equal to customer channel. Those records only able to share other people. That means based on the condition I want to share. I don't want to share all the records. Then in that case, first we are using OWD. Second, we are using sharing rules. What is that? Sharing rules. Previously in the OWD we are sharing the data. Now depending on the rule, rule means condition. Whatever the account type is equal to, what is that? Customer channel, those records I want to share to the other guy in the view only, view mode only. In that case, we are using concept called sharing rules. Same OWD, come down. In the related list, every object, see, it is a lead sharing rule, account sharing rule, opportunity sharing rule, whatever you are created are standard objects, all the object related sharing rules here. See, we are creating the patient, see, hospital sharing rule, doctor sharing rule, bed sharing rule, all are available. Now you need to add the, see here account already private. Now which object? Sharing rule, account. Add the condition, same like formula fields, guys. Add the condition. What is that? What is the condition? Customer channel records, right? Customer channel sharing. Customer channel sharing, okay? Based on the owner or based on the criteria. Understand? Based on the owner. Owner means my records I want to share the other people. I don't record my records. Within my records, I want to add, what about that? Type is equal to customer channel. Those records only. So that's the reason here, based on criteria. What is the criteria? In the account, what is the field? Type, ST, type equal to customer channel. Now this sharing rule going to the account object. In the account object, how many records are there? 18. Then checking the condition. What is the condition? Which account type is equal to customer channel? It is pick those records. Okay. Then share with public groups, roles, I will tell you. So here, see guys, public group means all users. Which user? All users. All users means our restriction user also one of the user. In the organization, all users we are sharing. But what is the mode? Did you want to share in the read mode or write mode? We are sharing, but either read only or modify also. So this will tell you default account and contact access is read only. See, this is a dependency, guys. I want to share read only. I want to share, see, account and contact. Why it is a dependency? See, default account access is read only. I don't want to share these two. Why? Because these are the relationships are there. Okay, so that's it. Forget about that. I want to share read only mode. Which records? Account which is type is customer channel. Now see, save it. Which mode? Read only mode. Which mode? Read only mode. See, the sharing, which sharing? Account sharing rule, type equal to customer channel. It is sharing to all users in read only mode. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 records. All are sharing. Previously, if you put the public read only, all 18 records are coming. Now specified condition based records. This is called sharing rules. Now, what is the mode? What is the mode of permission? Read only. Why buttons are coming? In the profile level, buttons are there, but it is a read only mode. Read only means will not work. For example, that guy wants to sharing the modify as well. Then open that account sharing rules. Here, read and write. Which records? Which record type equal to customer channel? Not all records. Same records, but what is the difference? Previously it is a view only, read only. Now modify, read, write. So what is the difference, guys? OWD and sharing rules. OWD, even though OWD means it is apply the our account having 1 crore records. Whenever you are applying the OWD, all the 1 crores, for example, private. all 1 crore records should be private. For example, account OWD is a public read only. That means all 1 crore records is sharing with all the people with the public read only. For example, public read write in the OWD, all the 1 crore records sharing to all the people in read write mode. Update also. But I don't want read, what about that? Write. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to share all the records, what about that, to the other people. In that case, what we will do? Using sharing rule. Sharing rule means based on condition. Here type is equal to partner channel, then you need to add account is equal to geo or something, whatever the condition you want. So then it is apply only, not all records. What are the records are satisfied that condition, then those records only able to share. So out of 1 crore, our condition is satisfied 1 lakh records. Only 1 lakh records is sharing to the other people. So it is more secure compared with the previous. Previous one is all are sharing. Now depending on the condition, so it is more secure. Not only all the, right? For example, I have 100 records. I want to share my records, but not all records. Why? Because some 10 records only sharing. In that case, OWD will not work. Sharing rules will work. Understand, guys? That's it. Tomorrow we have 2 more things are there. Once it is done, this session is completed. Okay? Yeah, any questions? Guys, I have another call. Okay. If you have any questions, we'll discuss tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.